The husband took advantage of his wife's drunkenness and killed her with his son, who held a sack over his mother's head, while the husband held her down and killed her with a single stab. And then the father and son combined their efforts to destroy her body by throwing it into a dry well. In 1922, in the Nebraska countryside, John's wife, Liz, inherited her mother's family's 4,047 acres of good farmland, plus her own 3,237 acres. All of this would be left to their son, Henry, and his children and grandchildren. Land was passed down from generation to generation, and in those days, land and sons represented dignity. Henry was also very competitive, and at the young age of 14 had already begun to learn about farm management with his father, and learned it very well. And in the eyes of outsiders, John was simply a winner in life, with a beautiful family and so much land. But John's wife, Liz, is not happy, because she does not want to be a farmer. She wants to sell the land to go to the city to open her dream of a clothing store, so the two argued constantly. Liz even thought of the worst. She wanted to sell all the land to sell the money, and then divorced from her husband, each living their own lives. At the same time, she told John that she had already contacted the buyer, and soon someone will come to the door to buy the land in full, which simply cannot be refused by John because it is her land, she said. John knew that once the divorce, he lost not only the land, but also his son. Looking at his wife's determined eyes, John asked his wife to give himself a little time to think about it. He looked at the axe in the farm. The devil was born in his heart. He wanted to kill his wife so that the land and the son have to be his own. Once the evil thoughts arise, the evil is about to begin. John every day to wait for the time. This day, while Henry is doing farm work, John told his son, "After life, no longer your girlfriend Lucy, and no longer have a father. Because your mother is going to sell the land and take you away from here." Henry was bewildered and appeared to be at a loss for words. John took the opportunity to say that he could change all of this, but someone would get hurt or even die. Henry seemed to understand his father's meaning, and the next day, John knew that the time was ripe for him to do so. And John told Liz that he had agreed to sell the land and move to the city together. Liz is overjoyed that her stubborn husband finally agrees with her. To celebrate this decision, Liz drinks a lot and gets drunk. John carries her to the bedroom and Henry cries, wishing there was another way. His father tells him that this is the only way, and with that, John walks into the bedroom with the killing knife, and Henry walks into the bedroom together with the sack.